Welcome everybody to another episode of Jeff Reads Lore. Today, thanks to viewer comment by Powis98 once again, also Chaos Agent. Just a random lore, I bet. How random will it be? Well, let's find out, shall we? Here we go with Chaos Agent's lore. Inexplicably conjured from the Chaos Plane before the rift was opened, Chaos Agents have been deployed for years in the Splinterlands to sow dissent and fear amongst the people. These infiltrators have an almost demonic appearance that is subtle enough to avoid detection, and they keep their form concealed beneath dark cloaks and hoods. They never stay in one place for long, just enough time to whisper their words of rebellion and uncertainty amongst the people before slipping away without trace, leaving no evidence of their plans or existence for people to follow. As the time neared for the Chaos Gate to open, these spies intensified their efforts to include sabotage and assassination, resulting in the destruction of many prominent figures and buildings throughout the Splinters. These agents of chaos don't carry any weapons and weren't intended as soldiers. Subtle words and targeted destruction are their gifts, and they employ them with precision, carefully choosing their victims to create the most confusion and misdirection possible in preparation for their master's invasion. They enjoy the speed and agility of assassins, being able to dodge most attacks, usually leaving their attacker in a confused mess and wounded by their own weapons. "There he is! That's the one I saw! Get him!" ordered the sergeant. A soldier stepped past him and lifted his bow, drawing the string and taking aim at the cloaked figure that was climbing up a rickety old drain pipe. He let the arrow fly and shot towards its target, but at the last minute seemed to get blown off course, striking the stone wall and shattering. The archer looked stunned, but was quickly shoved aside by another. "I'll get him!" the newcomer scoffed, raising a repeater bolt thrower to his shoulder and tracing the path of the enemy, now scrambling across the roof tiles. Pulling the trigger, the crossbow bucked in his hand, short metal bolts flying at the target. The first two struck tiles as he struggled to find his mark, smashing through them and disappearing inside. The third and fourth were good, though, but again, at the last moment, there was a subtle change in direction, and they followed the first bolts through the roof. "Leave him to me!" A robed woman pushed her way to the front. She waved her hands in tight, intricate circles, tracing patterns of light and air before her. Then there was a whoosh of static, and a purple ball of power soared towards the fleeing enemy, who was jumping onto another house, making good his escape. The magic attack homed in on him, the cloaked agent, but it drew near. The purple lights swerved, circling around and coming straight back towards the group of soldiers. The last anyone saw of them, they were consumed in an explosion of violent energy. What lore do you want to see next? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.